So did you know that the word mortgage literally means death pledge? Sounds dramatic, right? But it's actually true. The word actually comes from medieval French. Mort meaning death and gage meaning pledge. Back in medieval France, if you couldn't pay your debts, then your land was taken and the pledge was considered dead. So how did something with such a grim name become the foundation of home ownership today? Let's dive in. The idea of borrowing money against land goes back for centuries. But in medieval Europe, it took on the legal form of a mortgage. There were two types, the vif gage, or living pledge, where the land's profits went to the lender until the debt was paid. After that, the pledge was alive again. And then the mortgage, or death pledge. This was where the lender took the land's profits, but you never got them back unless the debt was cleared. And if you failed, the land was lost permanently. It was a brutal system, and it's where our modern day word mortgage was born. By the Middle Ages in England, mortgages had become a lot more structured. Landowners, knights and nobles often mortgaged land to pay for wars, dowries or trade. But mortgages weren't there for ordinary people. They were the preserve of the wealthy. Property was power, and losing it could mean the loss of your family's legacy. Over time, and as laws evolved, mortgages became less about feudal survival and more about structured loans secured against property. And then fast forward to the 18th and 19th centuries, industrialisation, urban growth, and the rise of banks changed everything. Mortgages became a tool for ordinary people to buy homes. And throughout the 19th century, building societies popped up throughout the UK. They pulled together people's savings to help members buy homes. What started as a death pledge in medieval France, by the end of the 19th century, had become the gateway to home ownership. Today, mortgages are one of the most common financial commitments around the world, to the foundation of housing markets. But the name still carries the reminder. A mortgage is a serious pledge. And for most people, it's the largest financial decision they'll make in life. And that's why good advice matters. And if you're thinking about your own mortgage, then you know where I am. My links are in the bio. I'm always happy to help.